Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. My battery's about to die. So, I was driving home from church, and yeah, from church, like, got the best. It was pretty cold. Gotta stay warm, you know what I'm saying? Don't wanna freeze to death. So, I was driving, and I was just thinking, there's just so much in my mind. It was crazy, and what better time to think when you're in your car, what I'm saying, driving 100 miles per hour in your fast car, and you got the trees just blowing by, and you're just thinking, and it's like amazing. What better time? You know what I'm saying? um, if you don't have a car, if you don't know how to drive, you're missing out, dude. Seriously. Anyway, so I was just thinking, and basically, I was just thinking about how I'm not as social as I used to be, or I need to become more sociable. Or probably because like I don't value friendships or relationships as much as I used to. Why am I thinking about this? There's a couple of my friends. You know what I'm saying? They're like social butterflies. You know, they're like social butterflies, and it's like I'll look at myself and I'll see that, I'm not like that. Should I be thinking about it? I don't know. Like even when I'm at school or even when I was in high school and even still now, like I'm more by myself. I'm not really around people a lot. Even at church, like I'm not even around people. I'm more to myself. And it's been like that for a while. Maybe it's because I've had a lot of negative stuff happen to me in the past. I don't know. But it's like I don't feel like I value friendships or relationships enough. You know, I don't know. It's like maybe is it because I'm a pre-med and I have no social life? Is this what I signed up for? I have no problem with it really, but it's like I want to try to become the best that I can be, and I feel like this is one of them. And it was just occupying my mind. But there's this one of my friends that I met this semester. She is so freaking awesome. It's insane. Not in a girlfriend perspective, but more so in a friendship perspective. Like she is like she shows me more attention than usual. It's weird. Maybe it's the culture difference. She's in two of my classes, and like whenever I talk to her, she's like super honest. It's amazing. It's it makes me feel like so comfortable, and basically like it changed my whole perspective on what friendship is. Like I want to get to a point where it's like I want to make everyone around me feel comfortable. I feel like that's one of the reasons I want to become a doctor, because it's like you're a leader and you want to make as much people around you feel comfortable, in your presence. And it's like I'd like to have that, but it's like part of me isn't doing that, or part of me just doesn't care. You know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. If you have a comment, dude, or if you have a comment, shoot me a comment. Definitely, I want to hear your perspectives. But seriously, like sometimes I'll walk past someone that I know, or if I'm in an area where I know someone, I won't say anything. It's weird, like am I shy? No, I don't feel like I'm shy. Like seriously, like. But sometimes, like if I walk past someone and they don't shoot, I have this thing like, if I walk past someone and you don't show any eye contact, I'll always make eye contact. And it's like if you make eye contact, I'm like, yo, what's up? Or I'm like, hey, how are you? Show that I acknowledge you, because what is better than being acknowledged? So like, but it's like if I don't receive any eye contact, then I'm not gonna say anything. It's like I have this thing. It's like if you don't show me any eye contact, it probably means that you're like super busy, or there's something occupying your mind. I probably shouldn't say anything. It's like I don't know if that's shallow or not, but it's like I don't feel like I'm shy. Like maybe, when I was younger I was more shy, but right now I feel like I can go up to anyone and say anything and express how I feel like to anyone because I'm just more comfortable now. Before I wasn't. Like I remember like when I was younger, you know, there was this one female that I saw and she was like super beautiful. And what do you do when you're like 14 years old going through puberty and you see a beautiful female? You tell your friends. And then your friends are like, yo, you should go ahead talk to her. Oh, spit that game. So I was like, okay, I'll go talk to her. And that's what I did. Not to seem like a player or, I'm not a chick magnet. Like, I'm not the best looking guy, whatever. But, like, I just felt comfortable. I was at that point where I felt comfortable doing certain things. And I went to her and I talked to her and I'm so sick. But I felt comfortable and I feel like I can do that with anyone. But I just don't really do that anymore. Like I don't really talk to anyone anymore. It's weird. Like I have Facebook, but I don't really go on Facebook that much just because of school. I don't have a Twitter. It's just I feel like it's a waste of my time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. But like basically like I feel like the reason why, like for example, where this actually happened, like from like elementary school till senior year of high school, I've moved about 10 times. And it's like if you move once, like before you move, you have all these friends and you're like super cool, all these people, like yeah, everyone knows you, everyone in your neighborhood knows you. And then when you move, it's like, dang, I'll be able to contact these people. This is like when you're young, when social networks are like not popular. And if it happens like 10 times or it happened to me, it's like if I make another friend, I'm probably gonna lose you again. It's like I'm gonna move and I'm gonna have to make new friends. And it's like I have that sense of vulnerability. It kind of sounds corny, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, that's just how I feel to the point where it's like I don't really feel like making friends anymore. I don't really put myself in a social environment. There's times where like I am, but it's like I don't engage myself. But I see the importance of it. I feel like it's so important to have as much relationships as you can because, like, my perspective, like, as a human being, as you, there's only so much you can experience. So when you see someone else and they've experienced something you've never experienced before, you get you're in an opportunity to learn and they can share that with you. And I feel like that's so valuable, so important. I feel like it's one of the things that makes life valuable. Just being able to share experiences and share interests with somebody and just be able to connect with them that way is highly important. Like we're social beings, as they say, you know. But like I just don't really do that. It's weird, you know. But I have a conclusion. I want to become more sociable. Like I want to become better. And, if you're watching this and you're like, dude, just chill out. Don't worry about anybody. Just do you. Shoot me a comment. Or if you're like, yo, you're like so mean. You're such a loser. You deserve to be this way. Shoot me a comment. I wanna hear your perspectives. If you feel me, shoot me a comment. Tell me, like, I feel you, dude. I feel you. And tell me how you feel. You know, that's really it. There's a couple of things I've done already. I'm not gonna say what they are. This video is getting long, so I'm going to end it right now because it's getting long. So with that being said, stay positive and definitely stay positive always. Peace.